Good morning, Boris. Hello. Welcome, Croiser, back to my channel. This is just going to be a video about this raid tournament, which I've got to be honest is not going well for me, but which kind of hints at the sort of, I don't know, just the way 5-star raid tournaments can work, I guess. So this is a rush attack. Now you'll see my defence team, which I may accidentally forgot to set. I seem to be doing this a bit at the moment, which is probably a bit of a bad sign, really, mainly in terms of me paying attention. I hit join the tournament and then I went off and did something else and forgot to set my defence team. Now, as it happens, the defence team I've got isn't too bad. I mean, there's too many greens in there. I should never have had that many greens. The defences, how are we holding up? Well, my attacks I know have gone bad, but the defences are holding up beautifully. Oh dear, excuse me. So my defences are doing really well, even though I forgot to set the teams. I will say this, is that Groot, Costume Groot there in the middle is a very good one for a rush attack. Mother North, really good for rush attack. Atomos and, what's his name? Quintus, couldn't think of it. All good for rush attacks. Demisha I probably wouldn't have chosen, but there you go. So actually, it's not given me a bad team. I just would have chosen some different colours, but that does appear to be working. I would have thought I'd be very vulnerable to heavy colour stacking by reds, but there you go. I guess I got away with it. My attacks have gone horrendously badly. You'll see I'm top 5%, which is absolutely crazy at this point because I think I've lost 7 battles. So I've lost 7 out of 20 and I'm still top 5%. And I think that kind of hits the key point I'm trying to make on 5-star raid tournaments, and that is there are a lot of players who get knocked out very quickly because it's very hard to win consistently. I mean, you can see that in my own defence team that people have lost to a team of my 5 stars I didn't exactly intend. Particularly with rush attacks, you can really get knocked out very quickly out of a tournament simply because of the amount of heroes you'll face and the power of them. They are pretty horrendous. And when you're dealing with a sort of 5-star level, there's a lot of very, very dangerous heroes. So I think the point I'm trying to make is that by the end of today, there's actually a reasonable chance I could end up top 1%. Not because I've done particularly well, but because a lot of people have either given up or just lack the sort of 5 stars to do it. But I think there's a reasonable argument that they've sort of gone, right, I'm not going to win, I'm going to give up. Hello, Lucy.
Hello.
Hello, I'm just doing a quick video. How are you?
Good.
Shall I pause it? What are you up to?
Nothing.
Nothing.
I'm just going to go and get changed.
You're going to get dressed. Fair enough. All right. Then shall we walk down to the shop after that? Do you want to go down to the shop on your bike? Yeah?
Okay.
All right, cool. Right then. Okay, so, so I'm just going to do a battle. Let's see. So here we are. So I'm up against Adler. Now you see that this team I'm fighting, very similar to mine in some ways. Look, Mother North and Vivica. I would take Mother North and Vivica. I'm not always a huge fan of healers on raid tournaments. Obviously, definitely not on Bloody Battle. But on Rush Attack, they're really good because most healers have got slow mana. So going for fast mana guys is really, really good. And Vivica is good against people like Aslar there in the middle. This is going to be a tough fight. Do you know, I'm tempted. I'm going to be risky here. I'm going to stick with red because Mother North is really the one I've got to worry about, not Aslar, I would argue. So let's give it a go. Let's see how it goes. I'm going to stay red stacked, which is to try and knock Mother North out fairly quickly because she is the one, as I say, that I would be most worried about, more so than Aslar. I mean, Aslar's dangerous, obviously, particularly with the rush attack thing going on. But fortunately here, because I've got Elena ready quickly, he will kill himself, which is handy, saves me the hassle. Let's see. Mother North is the one, as I say, I'm keeping a very close eye on. If she dies, then there's a fair chance I will win. If she doesn't die, there is a fair chance. It could go either way then, because obviously I've got my own Mother North. So this is an unusual one where I've colour stacked against the... I haven't colour stacked against the tank, I've colour stacked against somebody else. which I don't normally do, but there we are. It might work. You can see I try not to feed Mother North mana. That'll kill her, because the last thing I want is her undoing all of my hard work. Quintus will kill himself. There we are. And then I don't need to worry too much about one Vivica left. It's just going to be a bit of a scrappy mess to get rid of her now. She's going to go off anyway, so I may as well throw these tiles at her and hope that between them and my minions, the little damage they did was enough. Very good. Hooray! So that one worked out all right. Still top 5% there. Go to battle again. Now this one's different. There's no heroes I'm as worried about, and there's no healers. So I'm going to swap. I will double colour stat blue. Now you may be thinking, why have I put in Demisha? And the main reason is because Elena will almost certainly go off. I almost certainly can't stop that. Unless I'm extremely lucky. I mean, with 3 triple colour stacked, I might, but I'd rather take a debuffer to try and remove her special skill, because as you can see there wouldn't have been enough blue tiles hitting Elena to actually finish her off. Almost certainly, even if I had triple colour stacked. Ooh, maybe I was wrong here. Maybe it's going to be closer than I thought it was. How much health has she got left? 71. So I think this will finish her off. Phew! Oh, that was actually quite lucky. I didn't think. So I was totally wrong there. I didn't think I was going to get Elena first. So Demisha will now be ready. She can. I don't need to wait for her anymore. The main reason I was planning on sort of holding on to her attack for a moment was because of what's her name, Elena. Not too worried about Leonidas, but you may have thought, why did I activate Vivica first? It was mainly in case Leonidas hit her, because then she'd lose her mana, which he actually did, so timed that one fairly well. Lucky rather than anything else. Let's see, I don't know for certain. I think these 2 attacks are... Oh, that first attack finished off, what's her name? There is Sarnia. And now, boo boo, pew pew pew, and there we go. Bit of sound effects there. High tech, 21st century. Yeah, top 1%. Now, I mean, obviously there's still 22 hours to go, but I've still got 3 attacks left. I have done really, really badly, but there's still a reasonable chance I'll manage to finish in the top 1%, which is kind of cool. I don't know who's this character here. Counter anywhere, counter attack. Use will receive damage. Another counter attacker. So again, I'm going to want a debuffer, I think. Van Gissen, I personally would have put, what's his name? Telluria in the middle. More dangerous than, what's his name? Jimmy Bob Joe. That fella. Perseus? Is it Perseus? Yeah, it's Perseus. Couldn't think of his name for the life of me then. So double stacked green. I'm not going with triple stack because, again, Perseus isn't one I'm particularly worried about. I'm gonna swap in, I think, Elena for might work, might be risky. I'm not sure. Let's try it. Again, like I say, the really dangerous one is Telluria tucked away there in the corner, but Telluria, she's tucked away enough, and it's not like Mother North where she can completely undo everything I've done, so I'm not as worried about her as I was about Mother North earlier on in that previous raid. So that's cleared me a nice little gap. I'm going to use Vivica here, just get that Gold Weaver, so she'll keep herself a bit more lively. I don't think this will kill Elena herself, I don't think. May have done, but nope, got away with that. Mother North can then just do a little bit of keeping me going, which is handy. There's a couple going to go off. I'm going to use Actually, I probably should have saved Groot then, thinking about it. If I'd saved Groot, there would be a reasonable chance, a much better chance that, what's her name, Onatel here would kill herself. Because now her attack's going to be weakened. Let's see, still need to kill, what's her name, Myweave, Goldweave, what's her name? Sif. Oh, wait. Oh, no, that's a special skill, Goldweave. So I'm still not very good on the Season 3 heroes. I don't have any of them, so. Quintus might. No, he didn't quite claim. Oh, and then Teleria's going to go off. Although, actually, at least Teleria now doesn't. She's not as bad as she was because she doesn't actually do that initial heal. I thought that might kill someone. Too much to hope for. Can't see a move. Oh, it's gone very slow and they're healing whilst I'm moving, which is annoying. Come on, let's see. I don't really desperately need yellows, but there we go. She's then going to heal those two a bit. Yeah. Is it healing? I thought she did heal a bit. Right. So it's often worth just checking what heroes do, because apparently I don't know. Oh dear. Right. There we go. Let's see. This is getting a lot better than my other day's attacks, I have to admit. I didn't film the other days, and those of you who've sort of watched a few of my videos before will know that I don't. I do try and show the ones which go horrendously wrong as well as the ones that go right, because I think it's quite important you see both. Because it doesn't always go to plan, and that's not necessarily something you can avoid. I can hear my daughter singing in the background. Anyway, that's another topic. Dun, 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 dun. I hope they don't do me on copyright for that. Sorry, it's one of those whimsical mornings. I'm just thinking about various things on this game and also puzzle combat, and I'm just trying to. There are various issues that come up. Game politics, so to speak. Let's take down Teleria and boom! Hurrah! So that actually was a cracking win, really. Now you'll sort of see. Well, I mean, I was already top 1%. That's going to push me a bit further up the top 1%. Like I say, I've lost 7 battles. I mean, it's not doing exactly well. There's 2 to go. Let's have a look at the next one. I don't like that team. It's fairly safe to say I don't like that team. I'm going to swap, basically keep my team the same. I'm going to swap Asania for Elena so that the damage done thing might work more against them, is my thinking. So, what am I trying to say here? So with, what's his face in the middle here? What's his chops? Aegir. If I then hit them with a sort of high-level weakener like Asania, then it can actually turn his Spirit Link thing into a disadvantage rather than an advantage. That's my theory, anyway. So he'll Spirit Link everyone. Now, do I want to do... he'll Spirit Link everyone and put their shields up. Then Asania will knock their shields down. So now they're all Spirit Linked. But disadvantageously Spirit Linked, so to speak. Now, I could do with hitting him with some green, really, to just actually knock him down, but nope, not going to happen. And he's probably going to go off again in a second. Just try and clear these reds. There we are, that should finish him off. Yeah, there we go. So he was probably the most dangerous one in there. I'm not going to use my Vivica quite yet because of this Vila, is it? Yeah, Vila, whose aquatic attack is really nasty. Actually, safety dead, that's good. And again, I'm not going to use her now because of the possibility, I think, what's her name, Mariana? No, Mariana's going to die. I'm just going to hold on to Vivica for now. She doesn't need to go off urgently. There we go. And there we are. Ooh, that came together rather well. I'm glad I took a Sarnia. That worked quite well for me then. Although Demisha was ready to debuff anyway, but the two worked well together. There we go. There we are. So, I mean, I would have thought by now I'm probably guaranteed a top 1 finish, top 5 at least. Considering that, and that's considering I've lost 7 of the raids, 7 of my attacks. So, I'm guessing that is a sign a lot of people have given up and don't use the gems to continue. Oh, actually, another tricky one. Another tricky one to call. Onatel is very annoying on fast mana tournaments because obviously she gains power really, really quickly. I'm going to try this, so I'm going with purple. The Proteus is there to stop her fast mana gain. In theory, anyway. Yeah, there we are. She's going to get killed anyway, which is handy. I don't really. The other good thing with Proteus here is he could help keep what's his name, Alberich from going off. Maybe with a bit of luck. Though to be fair, the board's gone really slow for purple tiles, which is never a good sign. Or never a good sign when you've colour stacked purple. That is. Mickey's going to go off. Shouldn't matter too much because Vivica can undo that whole nasty you can't cast any more spells thing. Come on, finish him off. That's it. Yes, there we go. That's it. Should be a sort of fairly safe win now, really. Hopefully. Unfortunately, I can't stop Ursula here from going off, or Ursina, whichever it is. But I can save Vivica to heal my guys when she does go off. I can't remember. No, hers is a counter-attack thing anyway. Don't need to worry too much about yellow rebound because I'm going to be hitting them with purple special skills. And, oh, there we go. Blimey. Well, there we are. So that all came together really, really well. Well, I am Root. Well played. Blimey. Okay, so actually, like I say, that's actually easily the best day of my attacks. So, and I should have filmed the other days, which went disastrously wrong, really. So I've got, one day I lost, that's 1 day's worth there. I lost 3. I lost 1 that day, 1 there, and 2 on the first day. So actually, remarkably, I can't believe how well my defensives hold up. So like I say, with the 5-star tournaments, my recommendation is don't be afraid to spend the gems. I mean, I spent 75 gems. That will hopefully get me a top 1% finish. And that means that I will be getting the sort of loot shown up at the top, which is, potentially, I've got, what's the chances? Top 1%. So you get 3 summon token draws, 1 Valhalla coin draw, 1, and your chances are pretty good. I might not get a reset emblem, that doesn't matter too much. Ascension materials, so I might get a 4-star one. Crafting materials, well, I'm not very excited about them. Battle items, might get some good battle items there. There's reasonable stuff I could get potentially, particularly the hero tokens and things, and the class emblems. I might get some really quite good amounts of stuff for being in the top 1%. And it's cost me 75 gems. If you were to actually go into the game shop and try and buy said items, you would pay an awful lot more. I didn't realise you couldn't ever get 5-star battle items from Ascension items from Raid Tournament. I thought they did come up occasionally, but there you go. Anyway, so there we are. So that was remarkably successful. I'm going to sit here and smile to myself. Anyway, it remains for me to say thank you very much for watching. I think there were some good tips in there on sort of how to play. Particularly, as I say, with 5-star tournaments, I think in my opinion, you should be prepared to spend the 75 gems to keep going, because I think a lot of players don't. It gives you a much better chance of getting into the top 1, 5 or 10%, and the rewards are worth 75 gems or 150 gems if you have to do it a couple of times. I mean, obviously, if you're losing every single raid, it's probably not worth it, but at the same time, I would seriously say don't give up too early. Anyway, it remains for me to say thank you for watching. Please remember to like, share, comment and subscribe, and may death come swiftly to your enemies. This is Farmer Ben saying goodbye. Goodbye. No, not goodbye.